What is up, guys? Welcome back to our channel and welcome to the first prediction and preview video of the 2024-25 European football season. For this one, we will be taking a look at the FA Community Shield, which is taking place in England on the 10th of August, that is this Saturday, and it sees a Manchester derby between Manchester United and Manchester City. We start off with a quick look at the Red Devils. Now, the last 5 fixtures for Manchester United have all been friendlies, but they've ended in 2 wins and 3 losses. Their last one was actually a 3-0 loss against Liverpool. In these last 5 fixtures, United have scored 6 goals and conceded 8. So they're getting the goals, but they're also shipping them in at the back as well. The first player I'd like to talk about for Manchester United has to be young English midfielder Kobbie Mainoo. Now, Kobbie Mainoo proved to be integral to the England setup in the Euro 2024. This was a player who proved to have bags of stamina, bags of energy, ready to run, to apply pressure, and to attack the ball and the space at every opportunity. And I think Manchester United will be looking to take full advantage of the young, untamed energy that this English player has to offer. Speaking of English players, the next player I'd like to talk about will be Jadon Sancho. Now, for Jadon Sancho, it's more of a homecoming for him at United now. He spent the last season on loan at Borussia Dortmund, and he helped them to a Champions League final. In Jadon Sancho, I think United have a very exciting, very energetic, very creative winger. He's a player who loves to run along the touchline, loves to beat opposition wingbacks with a quick trick or with pace. But in Jadon Sancho, you have a player who's just constantly looking to inject a bit of creativity in the team from those positions out wide. Centrally, I think United will be very reliant on Portuguese attacking midfielder Bruno Fernandes to give them that injection of creativity down the heart of the pitch. Bruno Fernandes is a player who also loves to run at opposition players, but in Fernandes, United have a player who really has fallen in love with the art of the assist. Bruno Fernandes is a player who loves to control the game. He loves to play the final ball to those forward players to just get those goals. But in Bruno Fernandes, Man United also have a player who, if the need arises, can get you goals from midfield as well. Looking at Manchester City, their last 5 fixtures have ended in just 1 win and 4 losses, but City fans can take heart knowing majority of those matches were friendlies, except for one of the losses, which was the FA Cup final loss against Manchester United. Their last match, however, was a 4-2 win over Chelsea, in which Erling Haaland scored a hat-trick. In these last 5 games, Manchester City have scored 12 goals and conceded 13, so the citizens are definitely getting the goals, but they too are conceding maybe just a few too many at the back. The first player I'd like to talk about for Manchester City has got to be Spanish deep-lying playmaker Rodri. Now, Rodri gives this team a bit of a destructive element in the heart of their midfield. He's able to just break the opposition attacks down and then just control the tempo of the game from deep within midfield. In Rodri, Manchester City have a player who's constantly running, constantly working, but also has the experience to be able to conduct the game or to be able to rally the team together and just motivate them in the dying minutes. In terms of getting the goals, I think we'll have to look at Erling Haaland. Now, Haaland is a player who can score with both feet, can score aerially with his head. He's powerful, he's strong, he's quick. Erling Haaland is very difficult to defend against. However, Erling Haaland doesn't play too much with the ball at his feet. He's usually just there to get the end product for Manchester City. If he is given a single opportunity, he looks to make that opportunity count. In terms of getting those opportunities, though, I think we'd have to look at Kevin De Bruyne. Now, De Bruyne is the player who I think is the brains behind Manchester City. De Bruyne is the player they look to play that final pass, either out wide to the wingers, centrally to Erling Haaland, or even to a number 10 player playing in a playmaker role. In Kevin De Bruyne, I think City have a very talented, very intelligent playmaker, a player who knows exactly how to distribute the ball, where to distribute it, and when. Looking at our verdict, the last 5 fixtures between these two sides have ended in 2 wins for Manchester United, and then 3 wins for Manchester City. So it already looks like the citizens come into this one looking as favourites. In these last 5 meetings between the two sides, United have scored 6 goals, while City have scored 10. So that sort of just reinforces the idea that United are slightly weaker. City will come into the game looking to pass the ball around, looking to control the tempo, keep possession, and be patient about breaking Manchester United down. United, on the other hand, will approach the game looking to counter quickly, moving the ball out wide and playing a more frantic, more energetic style of football, looking to make what little possession they can get count in terms of converting it into goals. In terms of the personnel, Manchester City are still without goalkeeper Ederson, and there's a lot of talk about Julian Alvarez perhaps leaving and joining Atletico Madrid. Should that happen, I think City will then have to look for somebody else to serve as backup for Erling Haaland. Looking at Manchester United, injuries continue to plague Erik ten Hag's side, with Lenny Yoro being the latest casualty on Manchester United's books. They'll also be without Malacia at left back and Rasmus Højlund at centre forward. So in terms of getting goals, United might have a bit of a problem. Thankfully, this does provide new forward Xerxes with an opportunity to impress very early on in the season. This is a fixture that City will want to win. Yes, they will understand that they can compromise on it, but pride and a desire for revenge over United for their defeat in the FA Cup will definitely be playing in the back of Pep Guardiola's mind. However, if Guardiola could choose to forego one trophy this season, it probably will be the FA Community Shield. This is not high on his priority list. For Guardiola, the main trophies that he wants to compete for will be the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League. For United, however, they'll be looking to get a bit of positivity going as soon as possible. They'll be looking to build up their players' confidence moving forward and just start the season off with a good note. I think here, if we look at how these teams are going to play the match, United are probably better set up to beat City on the counter-attack. Yes, City will keep the ball and try to frustrate United, but I do see United just being too quick for them. I think also if we look at the United that played against City in that FA Cup final, they were missing some very crucial players, and they now are back to essentially being a full-strength squad minus Rasmus Højlund. So United now have access to players like Jadon Sancho, like Harry Maguire, like Lisandro Martinez, who can just come in and make them better. When you look at City, it is in essence the exact same team. So I don't see Guardiola making too many signings or bringing in too many new players to reinforce this team and just strengthen them. And I think United here are going to have something fresh, something new, and something that perhaps Guardiola has not prepared for. I'm actually going to go out here with a very hot take and give a prediction here of Manchester United 2, Manchester City 1. I think United play on the counter-attack better than City will be able to defend with a possession style. I think it just plays into United's hands when City lose the ball through loose passes or United pressure. You'll just see United looking to switch instantly. And I think City will struggle on the back foot when defending against the counter-attack. They'll be left out of position, players will be still looking to go forward, and then before they know it, they'll have to track back as well, so they'll probably be tired as well. For City, this also does have a lot of positives. If they can just grind United out till the dying minutes of the game, they can make their chances count, and United will be too tired to chase the game. However, I do just think that it is more likely that United are able to convert on the counter-attack than City are able to squeeze them out and grind out a result in this one. I think City will also be focusing a little bit on the fixture that they play next week on match day 1 of the English Premier League, where they have to face Chelsea, and I think even though this fixture is for silverware, they'll perhaps prioritize getting their Premier League campaign started on a good note more than winning this trophy. If they win it, it will be fantastic for Guardiola and his team, but I don't think it's something that they're going to go out there and risk injuries for. Whereas with United, they'll be looking to get any kind of momentum going as soon as possible into the new season. Hi, thank you for making it to the end of this video. We really appreciate the watch time and the fact that you took some time out of your day to spend it with us talking about the sport that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, why not, drop a like down below or comment in the comment section. Um, Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. And I mean, while you are here right now, have a look at some of our old videos too. They should be appearing on the screen right now, along with that subscribe button. So you know exactly what to do. Um, Thank you so much. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And have a great day out there. And we hope to see you again very, very soon. Thanks. Stay safe.